This video is a step-by-step deep cleaning of an Anest Iwata spray gun. We will take you from start to finish of the entire cleaning process. This is what will be used for the spray gun cleanout. Blue paper towels, a mixing cup full of lacquer thinner gun cleaner, a cleaning bottle, spray gun lubricant, small round scrubbing brushes, a pencil scrubbing brush, a scrubbing toothbrush, a pick tool, a mixing stick, a gun wrench, and a large round scrubbing brush. We will be deep cleaning this Anest Iwata Supernova. You can tell it has had a lot of use and is in major need of cleaning. We are going to start by removing our fluid adjust knob and spring. To do this, we're going to twist counterclockwise, holding securely so we do not lose the spring inside. Next, we're going to remove the needle by pulling the trigger and then sliding the needle out of the back. Next is the air cap. Twist counterclockwise to remove. Followed by the fluid nozzle. To remove the fluid nozzle, you will need your gun wrench. Turn counterclockwise to loosen, and remove by hand. This is as far as your gun needs to be torn down for a deep cleaning. Now we are going to soak the parts in our gun cleaner. You're going to submerge the head of the gun no further than this area. You only want to soak the part of your gun that holds the liquid. Now you can go ahead and place your fluid nozzle and your needle in the gun cleaner as well. Set your fluid adjust spring aside and drop your fluid knob into the cleaner as well. Before we can soak our air cap, we first need to take it apart. There's a black gasket on the inside that you never want to soak. You're going to remove it by grabbing your pick tool and lightly lifting the edge of the gasket. Make sure you do not bend or puncture the gasket. If you do, you will need to replace. Just get it high enough to where you can grab with your fingers and pop it free. From here, go ahead and set that aside and drop your air cap and air ring into the cleaner. You never want to leave your parts to soak longer than 10 to 15 minutes. Start by soaking your gun body to loosen up any dried up paint. Use your scrubbing brush to break the paint free from the gun body. Rinse and repeat as many times as are necessary. Use a blue shop rag to wipe clean. Use a round scrubbing brush to get any of the tight areas. Once again, rinse and repeat as many times as are necessary until the gun body is completely clean. Once your gun body is completely clean, move on to the fluid passageway of the spray gun. Soak with cleaner, and then use your round scrubbing brush to break up any built-up paint inside. Flush your spray gun and repeat if necessary. Inspect for any material left behind. If necessary, take your pencil scrubbing brush and detail even further. Rinse out any remaining debris and proceed to cleaning out the packing. Using a fine detailed scrubbing brush, scrub the inside of the packing, being very careful not to damage it. Rinse thoroughly to remove any debris. Give the inside of your spray gun one final inspection, and if necessary, repeat any of the steps. The cleaning of your gun body is complete, and now time to move on to the rest of the parts. We will start with a needle, soaking it with cleaner, and then using a blue shop rag to clean the needle. Swipe it up and down while spinning the needle at the same time. Give it one last inspection for any missed paint. You also want to inspect the needle for any damages. Make sure it's straight and not bent and does not need to be replaced. If you can't see any damage, go ahead and set it aside. The air cap's up next. We'll start by wiping it down, and then using the pencil brush to scrub the inside and out. Rinse and repeat if necessary. One important part of cleaning the air cap that is often overlooked is the cleaning of these tiny holes on the front of the air cap. To clean this, you will need a mixing stick. Break the stick with a twisting motion to splinter the wood. You want to use these sharp needle-like splinters to clean out your air cap. Avoid using metal needle cleaners on your air cap because they will start to damage your air cap over time. This method prevents your air cap from ever getting damaged. Once you have cleaned all of the debris out of the small holes, use your pencil cleaner to furthermore get rid of all loose debris that you just poked through. Place your squeeze bottle against the air cap holes and flush thoroughly. Rinse and wipe down the air cap one final time. Next will be the air cap ring. Wiping this down and scrubbing with our brush. Rinse and repeat as many times as are necessary. Wipe down the fluid adjust knob. The last piece left is the fluid nozzle. Using your pencil scrubber, you're going to scrub the inside of the nozzle, moving on to the tip. It is very important to make sure the slots on the top of the nozzle are all completely clean. If necessary, use a heavier scrubbing brush to clean these out. If you need something a little heavier, it is okay to use a brass scrubbing brush, as the brass is soft and will not damage the nozzle. Use your round scrubbing brush to clean the inside of the nozzle. And then your detail round scrubbing brushes to clean all the way through the tip. Rinse thoroughly and repeat any steps if necessary. Be sure to flush from the tip all the way through the inside of the nozzle to flush out any debris that may be trapped inside. We're now ready for assembly. We're going to start with reassembling the air cap. We're going to take the air cap ring and place the air cap back inside of the ring. We're going to take the gasket and reinstall it. The ridge goes face down into the air cap with a flat part on top. Carefully massage the gasket back into the air cap. Make sure to be careful and not damage it. This can be a little tricky, so be sure to be patient and take your time when installing this piece. Once you get it started, the rest should just pop right back into place. Inspect to make sure that it fits properly and is not damaged. Assembly of the air cap is now complete. To reassemble our spray gun, we're going to start with our fluid nozzle. We're also going to be using spray gun lubricant. The spray gun lubricant is an important part of the assembly process because it keeps paint from sticking to the inside of our parts. It also helps with any threaded pieces to be removed and not seize onto our spray gun. We're going to start by putting some on the inside of the nozzle, the tip, and also on the threads. we're going to take our spray gun and insert our nozzle, twisting clockwise. We are then going to take our gun wrench and tighten down the nozzle. You don't need to torque it on really tight, just snug it up. Next, we're going to grab our air cap and our lube. We're going to put a drop of lube in all of the holes and the threads. We're then going to screw the air cap onto the gun body. This does not need to be torqued on, just hand tight is fine. Now it's time for the needle. We're going to take the needle and the spray gun lubricant. We're going to put a couple drops of the lubricant on the needle and spread across the needle while spinning it. We're going to insert the needle into the back of the spray gun. Followed by the spring, and last the fluid adjust knob, putting slight pressure and turning clockwise at the same time. Assembly is now complete. For the last step, we need to run air through the spray gun. This is to relieve any built-up lubricant that may be left inside the spray gun. It's also going to coat all the internal parts with that lubricant. After we're done attaching our regulator, we're going to connect our hose and give it one quick blast of air. After you've completed this, your gun is now completely clean and ready to go back into full-time use. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful and informative. Please leave us any comments below on any future content you'd like to see come from us. Make sure you subscribe and also follow us across all social media platforms.